AI innovation is slowing down. With the release of ChatGPT 5, many users are saying that ChatGPT 4 had better outputs for whatever their specific use case might be. Now, there's a lot of financial pressure and competitiveness around the AI landscape right now, which could have led OpenAI to release a model to just stay in the news cycle, to keep their market share, even though it doesn't have the incremental improvement that we've seen in the past. But it is worth considering where these AI models might plateau, if there is a place for them to plateau. Since AI is derived from large language models, and large language models are essentially different functions of words, understanding the nature of words might help us understand the limits of where AI can go. In 1937, Virginia Woolf wrote an essay entitled Craftsmanship, where she dives deeply into what the nature of words are. She says words have two main properties. One, they are never useful. Two, they always tell the truth. Now, why are they never useful? Mainly, it's a function of their sunken meanings. She uses an example of being on a train and seeing a sign that says passing Russell Square. Russell Square being that specific train station. The sunken meanings here hit her immediately, especially as such a literate person, where she quotes different passages of Shakespeare and other poems where the word passing shows up, the word Russell shows up. We can even think for ourselves, and she gives these examples. Passing might evoke the passing of time, the transience of life. Russell might evoke the rustling of leaves, or half the history of England, as she says. And square could evoke the shape, or just a nerd, to use a more modern day usage of the term. So we have this useful meaning on the sign that says, you're passing this train station, but immediately the brain jumps to all these other sunken meanings that are always changing within the nature of words. Woolf then even goes on to talk about a typewriter not having the exact truth that words have when they freshly hit the brain. And here's a quote that she gives. They show no trace of the diabolical power which words possess when they are not tapped out by a typewriter, but come fresh from a brain. This is because, as she says, words tell the truth. Truth being defined as length of life. That which lives the longest, survives all the different cuts and changes to itself, but continues on through evolution and the passing of time, is something that is true, according to Woolf. Therefore, it's worth considering, if words can't tell us the exact truth when they're even typed out on a typewriter, how can they tell us the truth when they're through AI? Here's another quote about where words live, according to Woolf. It is words that are to blame. They are the wildest, freest, most irresponsible, most unteachable of all things. Of course, you can catch them, sort them, and place them in alphabetical order in dictionaries, but words do not live in dictionaries. They live in the mind. What is AI doing except for sorting different words based off the mathematical patterns that it's derived from all the data it's collected previously? This is exactly what Woolf is going after. Though the technology of her time is as simple as a typewriter, she can sense the lack of truth in words once they're separated from where they are in your mind. AI will probably help you catch the train, it will help you pass an exam, but it won't tell you the many-sided truth of reality like it does when it's fresh in your brain. Because according to Woolf, words have this nature of their own, that our darkness, when we become unconscious, when we think and feel often about something else, that's when they spark us with the truth that we can't hide from, that reveals a reality to us that we might not even know that was there. Words need you to think and to feel, to pause and open up your unconscious self. There, they will reveal to you the beauty of truth, and only when you're not looking for it.